At Rodale.com, we're always advising you to join a CSA program. Now that stands for Community Supported Agriculture. It's a great way to get fresh, local organic food that's healthy for you and for the environment. So we're here today starting an ongoing series that will give you an inside look at how CSA works, and it'll give you lots of ideas for bringing healthier food to your table. We're here today with John Good, who owns and operates Quiet Creek Farm in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. So John, can you give us an idea of what CSA is?
Well, as you said, CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. And what it is a mutually beneficial relationship between eaters and farmers. Basically how it works is consumers will sign up with a farm in their area before the growing season begins. And the farmer, in turn, will begin working to produce food for those consumers throughout the harvest season. In this area, it'll be basically from June through Thanksgiving. And what's beneficial about from farmers is, one, that they know where their produce is going. There's no difficulty in finding a buyer. And two, having a relationship with your eaters, as well as it's beneficial for the customers to have a relationship with their farmer and know where their food is coming from.
So what does a person get if they sign up for a CSA in advance of getting anything? What should they expect?
Well, it's variable by season, and that's the first thing to remember, that it's not like going to the grocery store. So the season will change. As I said, here we start vegetable distribution late May, early June. In that time period, you're looking at mostly greens, fresh leafy greens, leaf lettuces, arugula, and as the season progresses into July, you'll get it more into zucchini, cucumbers, tomatoes and melons more in August. And then as the fall begins, you'll continue to have some of those crops, as well as you'll get back into your leafy greens again, which like the cold, as well as broccoli and your root vegetables, onions, garlic, carrots, and beets.
And if somebody is new to this, and they're seeing vegetables, coming at a certain time, maybe never saw that kind of vegetable before, how do you help them out?
The main way we do that is providing people with recipes and cooking tips, because people are definitely getting things they've never seen before, whether it be celeriac or parsnips. And the best thing we can do is give them tips on, one, what to do with that in terms of storing it in your refrigerator when you get home, and then two, good recipes for preparing it and having your family enjoy it.
And this is the time when people are usually signing up for CSA, especially in this area. If somebody's interested, how can they see if there's a CSA program around their home?
The best source right now is localharvest.org. They have a search engine where you can type in your zip code, and it will return all the CSAs that either are in your area or deliver produce to your area.
Cool. All right. Well, do you want to show me inside the greenhouse?
Let's go on.
So what do we have here?
Well, this is some of our early season crops we're starting in the greenhouse. This is our leaf lettuce mix right here that my wife Amy came up with. Down here we have some very baby bok choy, kale, mizuna, and then a lot of arugula at the end.
I see you have like a bunch of these boxes. Mm-hmm. So what's going to happen with all of these?
Well, in the coming weeks, we'll be filling up this entire space with plants. We've been working in here since about mid-February, starting our onions and leeks and scallions. And we've also started some broccoli and tomatoes in here. And as the season goes on, we're weekly in here planting more and more until about mid-May, when you come in and this thing will be completely full, bursting at the seams. And at that point, we'll be taking those plants that are big enough and transplanting them out to the field once the weather has settled.
So with all of your years doing CSA and gardening, you probably have some really juicy garden tips that people could be using in their backyards, right?
Yeah, we definitely have picked up some things over there.
Hold it right there though.
Okay.
We are going to pick up on that next time when John and his wife Amy from Quiet Creek Farm continue to give us some really good gardening tips and secrets every few weeks throughout the growing season. They're going to share them with Rodale.com, so check back often.